This just like feels better just saying it out loud. I guess, I don't know. I guess maybe it's kind of like word vomit on how I really feel, but who knows? My family isn't really helping me. I mean, they think they're helping, but they're really just making it worse. Usually if I don't talk about, whenever I just don't talk on how I feel, they threaten me by saying they're gonna send me to therapy, they're gonna get me a doctor, they're gonna take my phone away, or I'll have like no internet for like a couple months. Um, and that just really doesn't want to make me talk to them or talk to anyone really. I don't really talk to anyone about it unless I'm like going crazy and then I need to like say it, which I have sometimes, but only to my really close friends. Um, and this one time we were sitting down on the sofa. It was like it was like 2 hour long, 3 hour long conversations, which make me like feel really bad about myself because it makes me think like maybe I did something wrong. That's why we're all sitting here. And I explained to my mom and my dad that I wanted to purge because I didn't like the things I ate, and then I thought it destroyed me, and it just made me feel like a piece of shit because I look like one and I feel like one most of the time. Um, and they told me that that would be a waste of food, not even acknowledging the fact that I want to literally make myself throw up. They didn't even say, they weren't even like trying to make me feel better. They were literally just like making me feel worse about myself. They were continuously calling me self-absorbed because I look in the mirror too much, and I do. I'm actually looking at myself in the mirror right now while talking. Um, but I only look in the mirror to see if I look the same or different, and I always look the same. Um, but yeah, it's not really a good feeling to be called self-absorbed and selfish because I was crying at the time and they didn't really acknowledge that either. They kind of told me to stop crying because I was being ridiculous. Um, so yeah, I was crying and they were telling me that purging would be a waste of food and that it's ridiculous that I thought I would do that. And multiple times they tell me, because we're in the mall or we're shopping for stuff, and then I go in to a dressing room and try on jeans, and I mostly want to get mom jeans because they don't cling to my legs, so you can't really see the shape of my legs. So I think it makes me look thinner, and I didn't like any of them because I thought I was really fat that day and I hated myself. So I started having a panic attack in the dressing room, and then I came out and I said, no, I can't take these. I didn't like them at all. And then my mom said, okay, that's ridiculous. We're leaving right now. Let's get in the car. She was like really pissed at me, and she was like if I wasted her time or anything, and not like I'm sorry if I don't really like myself and if I wasted your time. And I don't know, it's just things that they do. They don't really help at all. They kind of make me feel worse about myself. And yeah, anytime they bring it up, I start crying and they don't care. So it's not the best thing, I guess. I just wish, I don't know. Just every day I can't stop thinking about food. Like there's not one minute or day that I'm not thinking about food. Like I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with my image. I'm obsessed with everything, I guess. And my parents don't really get that. I'm trying not to cry right now because I'm in the car in public. So, um, God, I'm trying not to cry. Okay, I'm gonna go.